Is this character going to show up in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 DAIMA Edition? Let's go. Yeah, you didn't think I was going to say that phrase again, did you? And for a while, I didn't think so either. In case you guys don't know what's going on, back in the day when, we were hyping up for Sparking Zero's release, we did a little bit of a series in which I discussed who is going to be in the Sparking Zero game and who wasn't going to make the cut. And for a while, it was a good series. We tackled with characters from the Battle of the Gods movie all the way up to the Tournament of Power, in which, we also sprinkled in a few bonuses here and there. But with the release of Sparking Zero and the roster being revealed, it kind of made the series a little pointless to continue. I mean, we know who's in the roster. So the series just went away. But DAIMA had an advantage for me that I can go in, unlike the other Budokai Tenkaichi games, and it comes with DLCs. Now, regardless if you love DLCs or hate the idea of DLCs, that's completely up to you, but you cannot deny with the success of the superhero DLC pack that gave us the Gammas, Gohan Beast, Orange Piccolo, and Cell Max, you knew eventually DAIMA was going to get itself a DLC pack. 2, actually. So, I figured, why not? Let's bring back this series one more time and discuss who I believe is going to be in the DAIMA DLC pack and who's not going to make the cut. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this. But before we start this, I do want to make it clear. For today's episode, we're only tackling DLC Pack 1. If you guys don't know, I am recording this on the day of... I am recording this on the road to the final episode of DAIMA. Okay? I didn't want to risk the fact of, making a DAIMA DLC prediction video and not watch the finale of DAIMA. So, yeah. So, episode 2, that's where I'm going to talk about the remaining characters. So, just wait for me to finish the final episode of DAIMA, and we'll have DLC DAIMA Pack 2 out just as quickly. And also, I gotta make this realistically, okay? So, there's gonna be some moves that I'm gonna do that would really anger people, but to be honest, I can kind of see, them doing this. So, enough rambling. We just made 3 minutes of pure intro. Let's get to the good stuff. Starting off with my first pick, it's going to be Glorio to be in this DLC pack. Not only because let's be honest, he was always being advertised already. So, it's kind of clear that he was going to be in the game. But, I just feel like he would be a good addition. And also, I really do owe Glorio an apology because I genuinely believe that he was a rat. I genuinely believe that he was going to turn on Goku and gang, but apparently he didn't. But with the episodes I've watched of Glorio, yeah, he does have a pistol. A gun, essentially. Or a laser gun. But it's also the fact that he has purple lightning. Which, that's cool. I feel like they could do something with the lightning, with the purple lightning. Heck, maybe give him some sort of outwardly finisher or something. I don't know, maybe like a lightning energy blast or like a lightning energy explosion wave. It would be crazy if, Glorio would do some sort of attack similar to, Sasuke's Kirin, or, a purple lightning dragon beast or something. But that didn't happen in DAIMA, so... But it would be crazy to do that. Because you gotta, get creative with Glorio's moveset, because he didn't really fight that much, to be honest, but... Still, I feel like people would love having him in the game. The next character I believe is going to show up is, of course, Mini Vegeta. Because, let's be honest, we already saw that he's going to be in the game. I mean, he was already being advertised alongside with, Glorio. But let's be honest. You are not going to have mini Vegeta. I mean, you're not going to have a mini Goku and not add in a mini Vegeta. You are bound to make many Vegeta fans mad if Goku is the only one with a Daima representation and not Vegeta. Plus, we also saw that mini Vegeta can go Super Saiyan, just like Goku. But the main reason you want to add in mini Vegeta because he just went Super Saiyan 3. And come on, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? You know how long I've been waiting for a day for Vegeta to go Super Saiyan 3? Ever since playing Raging Blast 2. Raging Blast 2. And I guess Raging Blast 1 because that's where Vegeta did have Super Saiyan 3. But regardless, it's a long time when we finally got a canonized version of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So you gotta add Vegeta in here with the ability to go Super Saiyan 1 and 3. I also feel like you also need to add a mini Piccolo into this DLC pack. Because, yes, I know Piccolo didn't fight as much. He's only teeing up right now against, he did tee up against, that giant, but he's looking to be he's helping out with the battle against, Goma. But let's be honest. Come on, don't disrespect the Grill Master, alright? So give us the mini version of him. Come on. Now, I know where I'm going to go with this, all right? But, look. If I do have one gripe about Daima, is that it only brought us Piccolo, Goku, and Vegeta into this, this Daima wonderland of an adventure. But so many people got turned into kids. It's not just them. But I'm gonna be honest, I know some people would want to have all the characters to have a mini version of themselves. I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna throw in a mini Frieza or a mini Cell or heck, I guess a Boo, but it's just that realistically, I don't think they're gonna have it. So as much as I believe someone out there wants to make a Daima tournament where all the mini versions of the Z-Fighters go blow for blow each other, I'm just gonna say that don't expect any of these guys to make it in the game. Yes, Mini Bulma also counts. I know she was in the adventure, but come on. If they didn't make Bulma a playable character in Sparking Zero, then why is a Mini Bulma included? But on the topic of mini characters, what do we say about Supreme Kai? Shin. What do we think about him? Well, it's kind of hard to say. Don't get me wrong. He did say this one phrase that's I can fight too, Supreme Kai, please. Last time I checked, you were 0-2 to Boo. Boo has beaten you twice. And don't think fusing with Kibito was going to make any difference. But at the same time, it's I don't know. Because you see, Sparking Zero didn't really add Shin. They didn't add Supreme Kai. But we know that Supreme Kai did show up in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. But for some reason, he got cut in Sparking Zero. So, honestly, it's kind of confusing. Because if you add Supreme Kai in the Daima DLC pack, right? Then logic indicates that now you gotta add the adult version of Supreme Kai. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful to the Kais, but does Supreme Kai scream to be DLC worthy? Supreme Kai kind of should have already been in the game, to be honest. So, if I have to guess, I don't think Supreme Kai is going to make it to the DLC. I'm sorry for those who apparently love Supreme Kai, but if they didn't add the adult version, I don't think the kid version is going to make a difference. Now, Yes, I'm showing you Pansy as well. But no, I don't think she's also going to be in the game. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, like, yes, she's going to have gadgets. I know this. And some are going to say, well, she could also have a gun as well. But, I mean, I'm not trying to say that she's entirely useless because she has her moments, but she wasn't really much of a fighter. And, she was mostly doing vigilante stuff, essentially, in the first episode we saw her. So it wouldn't really make sense for Pansy to make it to the DLC. So I'm just going to say that, yeah, I don't think Pansy's going to show up anytime soon in any Dragon Ball game. Well, I mean, aside from Kakarot, because they have plans to do a DAIMA adaptation in Kakarot. But yeah, I don't think Pansy's going to make it in Sparking Zero. But now let's get into some definitely territory. Because we're going to talk about the Tamagimis, or I guess what I like to call them, the Dragon Ball Guardians. Now, yes, if for some reason you haven't watched Daima, go and check it out. But basically, the Demon Realm has 3 Dragon Balls. And they have 3 Guardians. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is right here. 1, 2, and 3. Now, as much as I want to say that all 3 of them are going to be in the game, realistically, they're going to only bring up 1. And if it's going to be one of them, it might be Tamagimi 1. Because, hey, let's add another swordsman. Alright, and this guy, he had his fights. He had his fights against Majin Ku, Majin Du. And, he was also participating in the fight against Goma. So I figured if any of the Dragon Ball Guardians around here in the Demon Realm were going to be in this game, I'm choosing number 1, to say the least. And I feel like that's about it, really. No, wait. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Someone important. Oh, right. I forgot to talk about Goku. Goku? Yeah, so, Goku is a special case, to say the least. For anyone who has already owned Sparking Zero, or, people who know, or, have watched the Sparking Zero roster, you know that a Daima Goku already exists in the game. But here's the thing, that Daima Goku was just Kid Goku, essentially. Like, Dragon Ball Goku, essentially. Now, don't get me wrong, I get it. It was a pre-order bonus. And during that time, Daima was just in the middle of working their way up. We didn't know if Goku could transform to a Super Saiyan. We didn't know if he can do this or we can do that. All we know is that Goku was using the power pole. So at the time, that was all they can go off on. Now, I'm not sure if the people, the developers of Sparking Zero knew that Daima Goku was going to be not going to be able to transform Super Saiyan, or maybe they know, but they had to restrain it because they don't want to spoil Daima. Regardless if they already know, the truth about Daima Goku or not, basically, yeah, Daima Goku in the game needs a huge update, to say the least. Because not only did we see him transform to a Super Saiyan, we also saw him going Super Saiyan 2, and of course, went to Super Saiyan 3. But, okay. I just feel like a mini Goku, I feel like Daima Goku will make his debut in a DLC. I feel like he would be DLC, but at the same time, it's like, what's going to happen to the pre-order Goku? The pre-order Daima Goku? Like, does that just become irrelevant now? The only thing I can see for that, there's only like a number of ways for Sparking Zero to do this. One, we're just gonna say that if you download DLC Pack 1 of Daima, it comes with an update, and it would update the Daima Goku you already pre-order, which gave him, the ability of going Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. Secondly, it could just be another Daima Goku, like more stylized. But in turn, it would just make the Daima Goku you already pre-order with essentially useless and just taking up a slot. Or, what I do believe is that Daima Goku Super Saiyan is probably going to be, like, the Daima Goku that's going to be in the DLC will just be Super Saiyan and has the ability to go Super Saiyan 2 and 3. Right? Right. I don't know. I just feel like it could be that. So it's either the DLC comes with an update to make, the mini Goku, the Daima Goku that we have already in game to transform, or they're just gonna take the easy route and just make a whole nother Goku as DLC. And I'm kind of thinking they're gonna do the second, where they just make a whole entirely new Goku for a DLC. Will I be right? Will I be wrong? Who knows? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of the video. So, to basically elaborate, what I think DLC Pack 1 of Daima is going to introduce is going to give us Glorio, Mini Vegeta, with the ability to go Super Saiyan 1 and 3, so that's, and they consider transformations as characters, so that's 4 right now. Mini Piccolo, and Mini Goku Super Saiyan with Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. So that's essentially 8 characters in Daima Pack 1. Now again, if I don't mention another character, if I didn't mention this character, which I know I name dropped 3 characters, Majin Ku, Majin Du, and Goma, I didn't forget about them. I just feel like they're going to be in DLC Pack 2. Because I do feel like, they're going to make Pack 1 of Daima as like the appetizer, and Daima Pack 2 will be like the main course. Like, Daima Pack 2 is like the more desirable characters. And I know it sucks because it's basically implying that this is a 2-part episode. And I will say that this video kind of feels underwhelming, but not to worry. Once the final episode comes out, I'm immediately working on it, and I should be able to release the episode in no time. It'll probably come out like the next day after this video's release. But yeah, man, that's about it. So, what do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Would there be any other way you could change Daima Pack 1? Or, just let me know in the comment section below. I would like to hear how would you make, Daima Pack 1 be. Maybe you would add this character, or maybe you think you would follow the same thing I'm doing. But again, guys, this is just part 1. Part 2 is coming out real soon once the final episode hits. And, there's also plans of combining the 2 episodes together. Once I release this episode, and then I release Daima Pack 2, and then, there are plans to combine the 2 videos into one big video. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video so I know you guys enjoy. Comment down below. Subscribe so that way you guys never miss out a video, and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you guys next time. So I'm not going to lie, this is going to be a 2-for-1 special, because I do believe that Majin Ku and Majin Du are going to be in DLC Pack 2. I mean, let's really be honest. I mean, we know in the superhero DLC pack, they had the Gammas, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. And people enjoy Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Now, am I trying to say that Majin Ku and Majin Du beat them in popularity? I cannot speak for myself, to be honest. I don't know if I speak for anyone. Do I think Majin Ku and Majin Du are popular or more are just as or even more popular than the Gammas? I'm not sure. But what I can say is that these two really did brought out a little bit of Daima. And just imagine the interactions between them and Majin Buu. Their interactions with Super Buu, Kid Buu, even. I mean, come on, don't tell me that doesn't bring up interesting interactions never seen before. Plus, these two have their respective fights. Yeah, Majin Ku only had the one fight, I guess. But Majin Du, he was out there. He was out there. So I'm very much believing that Majin Ku and Majin Du are going to be in DLC Pack 2. And I do believe they're going to be like together. I mean, imagine if they made Majin Ku in DLC Pack 1 and Majin Du in PLC 2. I know that's going to anger some people. Next, we have Supreme Kai's sister, and her name is Dr. Anusu. Thank you. Now, listen, I know she's bad. I know people are falling heads on their knees right now. But I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think she's going to be in the game. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know, I know. I do want to say that she should be in the game, but realistically, she didn't really do much in Daima. She was just plotting in the background, pulling some strings in the background. She wasn't really much of a fighter. I will say that yes, it's always interesting whenever she's in the frame, but it's like she essentially is a mother. Essentially, she had Majin Du and Majin Ku. Well, she was, you know, part of the contribution that made those two. But she didn't really fight. To be honest, like I genuinely thought that she was going to make herself a Majin. I don't know, like I don't know. It for some weird reason, I always thought that she was going to make herself a Majin. Well, I mean, like she is, but I mean, like basically, I thought she was going to pull an Android 21, essentially. But I guess she didn't. But hey, man, it is what it is. But anyways, I just don't think she's going to be in the game. I know that break a lot of people's hearts. The same goes for Supreme Kai's brother, the Gesu. And this man was really giving me Zamasu vibes, to be honest. Like, my man was really about to murk a baby. Yes! I I did not stutter. He tried to murk Dende as a baby. Like, what? But anyways, just like his sister, I'm going to most likely believe that the Gesu is not going to be in the game because let's be honest, he didn't really fight either. I just don't think he's going to be in the game really. Enough said. Okay, so for the life of me, I tried looking around for her name and I couldn't find it, to be honest. I don't know who she is because I genuinely thought that she was the Gesu in disguise. Like, at first it's like, Toa, is that you? Nah, it can't be Toa. The eye color's different, but I guess it could be something genetics or something. Or it could have been Degesu in disguise because in this episode, like, Goma ordered Degesu to go get the belt. And what do we see? We saw this one. We saw this girl. But seriously though, I tried for the life of me to look for her name and I couldn't find it. So if anyone knows who this demon girl is, I would like to know. But I only bring this up, just don't think she's going to be in the game. But like I'm 100% confident that she's not going to be in the game. But it's just like it's so weird because I tried looking for her name for the script and I couldn't find the name for the life of me. So if anyone knows the name, very appreciative if you put it in the comment section below. So embarrassingly, I forgot to put these guys in the script. So the Ginyu Force successors, the Gendari's Force. Ironically, I did a video about these guys and what I thought about them, and I still can't remember their names. But ironically, I would want them to be in the game, or at the very least have their leader be in the game, to be honest. Like, again, I don't know why. I don't know why, ironically, I would want them in the game, but I could kind of see it. I mean, yeah, maybe not all of them, but just the leader, and the leader's ultimate was just calling on his boys to one ultimate finish, to say the least. I don't know, just add some quirkiness because, yeah, they're not as notable as the Ginyu Force or the Pride Troopers, but, you know, I kind of have a soft spot for these guys, and, you know, they're okay. We need some more quirky characters in Sparking Zero. And we get to Goma. Now, yes, I feel like Goma is going to be in the game. Now, regardless of how you feel about Goma, if he was a good antagonist, if he was a bad antagonist, that's completely up to you. But I think he was a okay antagonist. I mean, he did turn everyone to a kid. He did kidnap Dende. And in the end, he did get ultimate power. Which brings up to he's going to be a transformable character. Like, he's going to have transformations. And that's going to be Third Eye Goma. And I mean, like, yeah, I feel like it's going to be like Third Eye Goma, to say the least. And you know what? Just throw in a giant form as well for him. I mean, he also went giant. So we got Goma, Third Eye Goma, and then we got Third Eye Goma Giant. I mean, yeah, I know it's a little redundant, but we had Piccolo, Orange Piccolo, and then Orange Piccolo Giant. So I mean, like, hey man, let it happen. And I would very much would love to see a battle between Third Eye Giant Goma and Orange Piccolo Giant. That would be amazing because I really do enjoy giant battles in Sparking Zero. But let's be honest with ourselves. You know why we had to make DLC Pack 2. You know I was about to eventually comment about this form. Super Saiyan 4. Right? Super Saiyan 4. And I do believe we're going to give ourselves another Goku variation of Mini Goku Super Saiyan 4. Now, honestly, I have made my thoughts about Super Saiyan 4 showing up in DAIMA. But I will say this, I do like the form, to say the least. Even if I have a little nitpick with this, like, why? Why? Just make it all red. Make it all red. But wait a minute, you think I was finished? Because we also need to get the adult version of Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, this looks cool. This looks cool. The moment that the Z Fighters got back their old bodies back, it was time. It was time, and this frame killed it. I mean, this is wallpaper material. So I mean, like, definitely we're gonna have. Yes, I know. I'm basically saying that if it were up to me, I would have 2 Super Saiyan 4 Daima Gokus, one kid and one adult. But I mean, like, let's be honest with ourselves. The people were gonna riot if they don't add adult Daima Goku as a Super Saiyan 4. I mean, like, come on. And you know that they're gonna add Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta also in the DLC. I mean, we already talked about Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in part 1, but that was the kid version. You gotta add the adult version. Because best believe if they add Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, the mini version, they're definitely going to bring up the adult version of Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. So best believe if mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta shows up in pack 1, they're definitely going to throw in Super Saiyan 3 adult Vegeta into part 2. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what I believe is going to happen. Now, again, this is just my interpretation of DLC Pack 2, to be honest. But honestly, it could go in many ways. We can get Majin Ku, Majin Du. We can get the captain of the Temagiri Force, Goma, Third Eye Goma, Super Saiyan 4 Mini Vegeta. Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Adult Goku, and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Or, let's be honest, I feel like if there was one character that's going to get thrown up, it might be the Temagiri Force's leader. But I mean, like, still though, I mean, regardless if they want to go all kook, they want to add like one Looney Tune character in there or not, to say the least, that DLC Pack 2, Daima DLC Pack 2 will be the most sought out DLC. Because they kind of have to be honest. Because they're going to, I'm calling it right now. Daima Pack DLC 1 is going to be the appetizer, while Daima Pack 2 is going to be the main course. But yeah, that's all I basically got for now, essentially. And with that, basically leaves this series back to the hidey hole. Or I guess back to the retirement home it belongs, I guess. I don't know, there might be some way I'll bring back this series, to say the least. Probably. Who knows? And oh yeah, not to worry though, but yeah, don't worry about, having to like open 2 tabs to watch these 2 episodes, because we got plans on to combining the 2 episodes together to make one big video, so be on the lookout for that one. And yeah. There are also big plans of, collecting videos that I had done between Alex the Wolf YouTube as well as Juan Gamer 54, the main channel, in which all those past videos that had 2 parts when they really shouldn't, mostly my old reaction videos, will get a, like a updated version some way. Like combining the 2-parters into the 2-parter reaction videos into one big one for you guys. But, it's still left to be seen. But yeah, guys. Make sure you like the videos I know you guys enjoy, and comment down below what do you guys think. What is the characters I picked out is my option good, or you think you would change something else differently? I mean, let's be honest, I feel like the only thing that would have been done differently is probably just remove the Temagiri Force's leader. I mean, because we already got Goma, and I guess Goma is much funnier than the others. But yeah, I would really like to hear what you guys would do for DLC Pack 2. Like, who would you add? What would you do? And subscribe! We got a lot more videos planned, a lot more video topics to discuss. Yeah, this is Juan Gamer 54 signing off.